So now when a family coming in and looking at you all pissed and this didn't happen and my mom didn't get that, I'm like, honey, I don't work here. I understand this place is a hot mess. I will not be back. I get it. It sucks here. You should get your mama out right now while you can. Hello, you all. So I just got off of work. What am I sitting on? I'm about to jump in the shower, but I wanted to come and let y'all know how the day went. So it's this place that I've been, it's like in my rotation, as we say. It's actually in my rotation, and I usually pick up on evening shifts, and I like to pick up on the weekends because the supervisor that I like is on the weekend. She's organized, she gets you together, she cool, she ain't acting all crazy. So today I picked up today on a Friday. You know, that's when you have all the admissions come in because the hospitals are trying to get rid of folks. Doctors come in because they're not going to be there over the weekend. So it could be a big hectic. So this place got like, they about to have some new, a new DON, and like they got another person that's new in a managerial or supervisor position, yada, yada, yada. So anywho, I'm cool because I had worked there like 2 days ago. So, okay, doing my thing. It was a pretty chill shift because I knew my people already. It was like two patients that it was two patients that were new to me or new to the facility, but everybody else I had took care of 2 days ago. So everything cool. It was just hectic because like the nurse supervisor just kept like saying, oh, we need this, which was okay because I understand day shift, like it'd be so much, and then we was waiting on a doctor to come, and then when the doctor did come, oh, she was chewing out this nurse supervisor. She was chewing out like, oh, the nurses, they need, so whenever they send me stuff, I don't know what it is, but we've been having issues with this for a while now. You all are faxing, you all are sending the wrong recs to the lab. So basically you do the labs and like you write it down on a requisition sheet versus them doing it through the computer. Like some places you could just put your labs in through the computer and that's the way they get the lab order. But with them, you put the order in, and then you have to write on the requisition sheet, okay, this is what I need to be done for this patient, yada, yada, yada. And then the lab tech comes in, or not the lab tech, the phlebotomist comes in, gets the rec, and that way they know who to draw labs on. Okay, whatever. So they were putting on this lab requisition, they were putting, like there's different units. They was putting the wrong unit. So for the whole entire building, they had the same dang on lab rec, and it was going to one spot in the entire building. One spot, one floor. Even though it's 3 units, it was going to 1 unit. And so sometimes if stuff come over there, the nurse over there, if it's agency or not, they might look at them like, I ain't got this patient, and throw it out, or they might not even tell you, hey, I got lab recs over here for you. So it could be pretty much lost in the sauce because it's only going to one floor versus it actually being faxed to the floor it's supposed to be faxed to. But honestly, I don't think that they have, now that I think about it, I don't think they have a fax. But they do have a fax machine over there. So I don't know. But anywho, I was on a rehab floor. So you know, on the rehab floor, you have to chart on all these people and get vitals and all that. It was fine. I had 2 IVs and I had maybe 4 treatments. It was still okay because I had already taken care of these people like 2 days ago. So I knew what I was walking into. And I knew my people. I knew what part of their body to look at to do assessments. I knew the type of questions to follow up with them. Like, hey, did this happen? Did you do this? Like, I knew them already, and it was pretty chill. So I only had maybe like 14 patients, maybe, I think. First thing the doctor was like, y'all need to fix these recs. Boom. The doctor just kept being like, she kept hammering this nurse. And nurse is like, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. That's why I could, like, being a doctor, I would just be like, oof. Yeah. Anywho, so that was one thing. Then she was saying, I don't think your nurses, like, this is a PTINR. You all should have called in this PTINR. And she was like, well, I just got it today. She was like, well, this says it was drawn yesterday. Well, we didn't get the results of today, but it says it was da-da-da. You should have called. Well, they told us that you were coming in, so we didn't. Da-da-da. So it was just like, I'm just like, exit stage left. All the energy was throwing at me, telling me what to do. Now she telling you what to do. So that be the thing. Like, people don't realize that with my nose is stuffed up right here. Just right there, just a little stuffy. Anywho, the doctors come down on the supervisors or the DONs, and even on the nurses, and the nurses got to come down on the CNAs, and the CNAs got to do this. So it's just be like everybody is getting hammered with stuff. And then she just got into this managerial supervisor role or manager role. So it's like she just like, I'm just walking into this trying to fix it. And she's trying her best. She running around seeing what people need to do. They're just in there taking out little fires here and there. And it's just like, what can you do? This is why I would never be anybody's supervisor. Being a nurse is enough for a supervisor. Like, I ain't trying to do nothing else, nothing extra. If I was to do anything, it would be like a charge nurse in a hospital for like 6 months, maybe a year. Just so I can have that experience and I can see things on the other side. But really in nursing homes, it's horrible because the communication is really bad. The continuity of care is all over the place, especially now because we have agency staff. So it's a lot, like the continuity of care. Oh my gosh, why does it look like it's not dry right there? Did it dry white, or is it just the way the light look? Okay, I don't know, child. But anyhow, the continuity of care, y'all know I'm always messing with my head, baby. Anyways, so the continuity of care is off because, of course, now they have agency staff. And even before that, it's just like you don't have the same nurses coming up behind and being like, hey, was this done this day? Was this done this day? Oh, this happened that day. Did anybody do this? Like, if there's not that happening, it can become extremely overwhelming. That's why you have somebody like her as a manager that can be the constant within the storm. And it's great because you need that. But if they're already walking into some BS, and if their higher ups are making them do extra stuff on top of what they're already walking into, it's horrible. So that's why I never really down managers. But I just, because I can see that you're not just sitting behind a desk doing nothing. Like, they still have things that they have to follow through with that we don't see on the floor, even though we know we busy on the floor, but they have stuff they doing too. But yeah, it's just not enough money. So that happened. Then I was talking to another nurse. Me and her had worked like 2 days ago. She real cool. And she was like, because she's going back to school too to get her RN. We was just talking. It was another CNA there. And this CNA, y'all, it's the same CNA that I was like, he was like, well, I can go home. He was on her side of the floor. It was crazy too. Like, it was crazy. It wasn't even like the work, it was the patients that kept like, and then family members, they letting family members in the building now, y'all. So that adds so much more stress to this stuff, y'all, because at first they wasn't there. I think I mentioned this in my last video. So now when a family coming in and looking at you all pissed and this didn't happen and my mom didn't get that, I'm like, honey, I don't work here. I understand this place is a hot mess. I will not be back. I get it. It sucks here. You should get your mama out right now while you can. But I can only do what I can do. I don't know what happened, why it didn't happen, but you can't say all that. But that's what you be thinking in your head, like, yes, I'm so sorry. Let me see, let me. You hate to like be like deferring them to other people, but it's just like, what do you want me to do? I'm here for another 4 hours and I won't be back. I don't know. You don't want to give them that energy, but that's really what it is. So you can only do what you can do in that time frame and give it to the next person and try to be, try to keep everything going. Reach out to people that can help out because you won't be there to help out. And that just be all it is. But anyhow, so that's what was going on her floor. Like, family member was coming and people was getting discharged. Like, it was crazy, but it was still a cool shift. I think because it's not that many patients. And my patients was honestly cool. My patients was pretty chill, even though I had 2 IVs. Actually, I had to do 3 IVs, but 2 patients and a total of 3 IVs that I had to run. And then my vitals and my assessments and my charting and things like that. My CNAs was cool. They got their vitals, they got their weight. So it was a chill shift. And I had worked with the same CNA the day before that. And I was like, thank you so much. Like, I really like working with you. Thank you so much. Because then I had an issue with another patient. She was, honey, she ain't had a bowel movement since like last month. So, and we here on the middle of last month. So I'm just like, what we gonna do, y'all? What we gonna do? We gotta take care of this lady, okay? So we didn't get this person tons and tons of stuff. Still no relief, but I had to just pass it on to the next shift. Doctor was there, they made sure it was okay. I did what I had to do before I left. But anyhow, so it was just crazy. But I was like, I was talking to the nurse that relieved me. I said it was crazy, but everybody was nice. Everybody was respectful and helpful. And honestly, with me, even if the shift is all over the place, if everybody cool, like my patients is cool, my staff is cool, we communicating with each other. Hey, this happened, I did this. Hey, this happened, I did this for you. Hey, this happened, did you da da da? This person called da da da. You know, when things like that and you feel like you're working as a team, it's not as hard for you to get through the shift. At least for me, it doesn't feel that hard because I feel supported. It's when you feel like you're the only one doing something, or you feel like there's nobody there to help you. You don't have to physically go in the room and change a dressing. You don't have to physically, but it's just the fact that, hey, I noticed this happened, or hey, I don't have this. How do I go about getting it? And the person's like, oh, that's all you got to do. Stuff like that makes you, at least for me, it makes me feel at least like, okay, I can handle this because I'm not just out here just literally flapping in the wind. Don't have no idea what's going on. Don't know who to even go to get the help. Nobody around for me to ask about it. And it's just like chaos. Like that to me is hard to deal with. But today it was busy. It was a bit. I took my break, honey. Took my lunch break. But yeah. And then the nurse that she was staying for at 12. Now I told them the day before this, I was like, look, I can work. They was like, I got a 12 and I got an 8 o'clock an 8-hour shift on Friday. I said I could do the 12. Then the other nurse was like, well, I can work Friday, but I can only work a 12. So I was like, you know what? You can have it. You can have it. I'll do that 8. And then today she's like, girl, I do not want to stay here. Like, it's just too much, doing too much. Do you want to work this 12? I'm like, nope. Because when I tried to get it, y'all ain't want, so no, I can't stay. I ain't staying. But nah, she was cool. Because I had talked to my husband. He was like, nah, we doing this. Because he has to work on some stuff too. So it all worked out. I got home, about to jump in the shower. I've been talking to y'all for a long time. These kids eating corn dogs. They daddy got them together. I gotta get them together while he's working on his stuff. So that's all it was. But so the CNA, right, towards the end of the shift, therapy had did one of the CNA showers because they had to assess the patient, see how they transfer, how they get themselves dressed. Yeah. So he said, I just want to let you, because we doing report, I'm trying to yell. And he comes in there and he's like, I just want to let y'all know that therapy did such and such shower and left them, dang it, this thing was left on, and left all them towels on the floor, and I ain't picking them up. I'm like, okay. I said, tell your nurse that they ain't gotta do with me. That's why I said, let her know. Just let her know. Because since you had to just let me know, and the nurse on this side know, let her know. He was like, because why would they? I'm like, we're trying to get reported. Like, I was just messing with him, but like, honestly, like, we trying to get reported. I'm trying to get him out of here. I was already late leaving. So anyhow, he was like, I'm just saying, like, why would you do the shower and not do that? And then the nurse was like, well, maybe the resident just didn't know, because sometimes she's in there doing extra stuff and she just throws it on the floor. And he was like, nah. They was in there. She was like, well, go tell therapy in the therapy gym. Go let them know. She said, if you want them to come pick it up, go tell them. And I was like, now that's petty. And he he hit that corner. I'm like, okay. Like, he about to go do it. I was like, oh my goodness, like, that's too petty. But she's like, if you can complain to me about what you're not, if you got an issue, go let them know, because I ain't gonna do nothing either. I was like, you're right. You got a point. Because if you can sit and complain to me, go complain to them and tell them too that you ain't gonna do it. But it's just like, just pick. They did the daggone. You had one shower today and they did your shower. Just pick it up and throw it away. Yeah, it sucks. They didn't do it, whatever. Like, they probably don't know. They not paying attention to that. They just trying to get the lady together. But that's funny. That's the same one that was like, because I can go home. I can go home, Oh, gosh. Every time I work with him, I swear it'd be so funny. And he agency, too, so we be seeing each other at different places. It'd be so funny. Oh, man. But it was a chill shift. I really can't complain. I got through it. It's a day shift. It's still light out. I can go. No, I can't take my kids outside. It's too hot. We went outside yesterday. We had so much fun. Maybe I'll insert something here. We had so much fun yesterday. It's such a blessing to be a mother and to be able to work and be a wife and be a YouTuber. So thank you all for watching my videos, watching my channel, supporting what I do. Go ahead, let me know what other videos y'all. I'll say that all the time, honey. I'm gonna keep getting y'all some content. My husband was like, you need to be putting more on your channel. Like, they don't. I said everything I be talking about. Like, they want to hear about it. I was like, okay, well, if they gonna watch it, they gonna watch it. So thank Thank you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me get my life together. Make sure you go check out my other channel, Stay Forever True. If you're into more of my lifestyle, plant-based, I have a garden and I'm into crystals and all of that jazz, and I'm just living my life. So if you're into all that, go check out my other channel. All right, y'all. Peace. Yeah, I was gonna be done with this video, but I had to come back. So we showered up. We're good now. Chilling. Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting to get paid. My baby had my phone, so finally get my phone back. Look, and they paid me, honey. They paid me $26 an hour. Now, Nurse B from like 2017, 2018 might be like, oh, 26, okay, that's fine, that's cool. No. 26 an hour. I don't even pick up shifts for 30 an hour unless like it's something that I absolutely need to take care of. Like now I gotta pay this bill. So 26 an hour? No. So that's why y'all, once I become an RN, I'm be in somebody's hospital and they try to give me like 28 an hour, I'm gonna be like, okay, thanks. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be some hard times. But I'm doing it for the experience that I can go on by my life. So, and by the time that I become an RN and all that, it's not even gonna be like working for somebody is not like, it's not already not even my primary income right now. So it's like, it's still like secondary income. So by that time, it's really gonna be like side money. That's the goal. That's what I'm putting out there. But yeah, 26. So yeah, I called her. I'm like, I'm being real conscious. Like, oh, somebody else is looking. They probably weren't paying attention to it. I was like, yeah, it's supposed to be a lot more than that. A lot more. Like almost double that. So I'm gonna check to be refixed. I need you to fix that on up. I need you to go on ahead and check that out. Okay. Yeah, so if y'all want to update on like how much I'm getting paid agency and like how things are right now, let me know if y'all want to know, like, because I know y'all like to know about the money. So let me know if y'all want to see a video. All right, let me go back in here with my kiddos.